What's going on, everybody out there, man? It's your boy Berto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. Man, folks, thank you for joining me right quick on this gloomy Monday afternoon, man. Gloomy in many ways. Atlanta Falcons took a heavy L yesterday to the Detroit Lions, but I know we will prevail, and I know that we will correct the issues going forward. That's the faith and confidence I have in this coaching staff. But also within this loss, we could have lost a key member to our defense, as it's been reported by Tori McElhaney when she interviewed Arthur Smith, of middle linebacker Troy Anderson suffering a shoulder pectoral muscle injury. The prognosis is not looking good. So with that, opens up some things on this defense as far as potential spots. Troy Anderson has been playing terrific for us thus far, man. Third on the team with tackles, 9 tackles, and a half a sack, I believe he's being credited with. But nonetheless, man, losing a young key member to this defense is not an easy thing to overcome. But fear not, we do have Nate Landman backing him up, and Nate Landman has done a terrific job thus far for the Falcons in a spot start last week against the Green Bay Packers, man. Played very well, finished with an 87.9 overall grade according to PFF. There are some options out there in free agency. I'll name one particularly. Mike Jones Jr. was a linebacker that was here during the preseason for our Atlanta Falcons. Ultra productive linebacker in college coming out of LSU. In the NFL, showed that he can handle the speed of the NFL, as he was a sideline to sideline type guy, and in limited action he was a pretty decent disruptor in the run game also. A friendly name that we all know and a common name that's been tossed around is reuniting with Rashaan Evans is another possibility for our Atlanta Falcons. But to me personally, I don't know how he fits into this scheme. So it's kind of tough to see the reunion at this point. But there is another player that's out there in free agency that could be key to this Falcons defense, and that would be linebacker Kyle Van Noy, man. Kyle Van Noy's been around the league, been around the NFL. He's had 16 sacks combined the last 3 years on 3 different teams. Speaks volumes to the style of defensive player that he is, playmaker that he has been. He's had incredible success with the New England Patriots. He's a Super Bowl champion linebacker, could bring that pedigree into the locker room, mainly for these young guys in that middle linebacker room, or that linebacker room as whole. So that's another name to look out for, is Kyle Van Noy. But yeah, within this loss, yes, there's the potential and possibility of losing a Troy Anderson. And, man, so my heart goes out to him, man. Prayers, hopefully, that it's nothing too serious and he can bounce back in some capacity this year. But if not, man, we'll definitely be ready to see him hit the field again next year. But, again, this is your boy Berto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. If this is your first time to the platform, I welcome you. And in welcoming you, I ask that you please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man. Y'all continue to enjoy your Monday. Peace.